Hey everybody, welcome to Walk It Out Wednesdays with Tori Renee, aka Coach T. And this is where I try to give you guys some encouraging words that's going to help you walk out your journey to a better you. And hopefully by God's grace, we're all going to get better at that walk. So of course, this month I am honoring legends in Black history who have exemplified absolute action in their fight for the advancement of Black people. And so my goal has been to select people who have not been mainstream talked about, but are most certainly very significant or just as significant to Black history. So this week I am spotlighting Fannie Lou Hamer. And I didn't even know who she was. I'd never heard her name before, but apparently Fannie Lou Hamer was a powerful, prominent voice in the civil rights movement. She is best known for her passionate advocacy for voting rights and racial justice. Hamer was actually beaten by the police for attempting to exercise her rights to vote. So she wanted to register to vote, and she was beaten for making that attempt. Yet, her engagement in resolute action fueled her commitment to her cause, helping her to organize the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party in 1964. And she delivered a very memorable testimony of the discrimination and the violence that she was faced with, and many other African Americans were faced with in the South whenever it is they attempted to register to vote. She delivered this testimony at the Democratic National Convention, and she was like a trailblazer in that she was exposing for the first time the injustice, the violence, and the discrimination that was happening to our African American brothers and sisters who were just simply trying to exercise their right to vote. And so Hamer's work for voter registration and rights and dignity of Black women made her a symbol of resilience and resistance. So it kind of got me to thinking about my belief in God and how I am more resolute today than I have ever been in all of my life, that I am going to really, really live my life by God's standards and really, really stay in His will for my life and attempt to walk out His purpose for my life, trusting Him with my very life, understanding and knowing and believing that I am in the most capable hands, leaving my life and trusting Him with it. So, but I'm also doing that in the face of all these other different religions and, agnostic views and political views and atheistic views, and even the views that are constantly being hurled at me by the LGBTQ plus world. And yes, I don't shudder to say that because I feel like they have the LGBTQ plus community has been very vigilant about trying to make us acknowledge that this is a right type of lifestyle, especially us Christians, when we don't have that same belief. But just like Fannie Lou, nothing is going to change my commitment to God, and more importantly, how I purpose to live out His purpose for my life. And that is how I am actually developing my legacy as a symbol of resilience and resistance through resolute action. So my challenge to you all today is think about this week, over this next week, think about how you are symbolizing resilience and resistance regarding the things that are most important to you, and purpose to leave a legacy so that you'll be known for years to come as a symbol of resistance and resilience. So, this has been Walk It Out Wednesday with Coach T. And as always, I am the Coach T. And remember to always just be you. Have a great evening, and I will see you next week.